On the shores of the Pacific Ocean in the northwest of America, there is a city. Seattle, the largest city in the state of Washington, is home to approximately 750,000 people, a place that feels both small and enormous at the same time. But don't let that number fool you, because Seattle is not just a city. It is a knot of contradictions. The first thing you notice when you set foot in the city is the rain. Seattle receives rain on average 150 days a year. You would think that in a city this rainy, people would stay indoors all the time. But the opposite is true. Seattleites are so used to the rain that they don't even carry umbrellas. They walk in the rain, run in the rain, and drink their coffee in the rain. And coffee here is a story of its own. This city is the birthplace of Starbucks. Starting as a small market shop in 1971, this chain now operates more than 35,000 branches around the world. But here is the interesting part. As Starbucks grew and spread across the globe, Seattle's own people began to drift away from it. Today, every corner of the city has small independent coffee shops, and locals deliberately choose these places. Because here, drinking coffee is not just a habit, it is a matter of identity. This matter of identity shows itself not just in coffee, but in every layer of the city. When you walk through Seattle streets, you notice one thing. This city leaves you alone. Nobody judges anyone. Nobody demands explanations from anyone. And this atmosphere of freedom makes certain things visible. Pike Street, Aurora Avenue, and the sidewalks in some parts of the city. Sex workers are now openly present here, and this has become a part of everyday life. So how did this happen? Sex work in Seattle has for decades existed in a gray area, illegal but effectively tolerated. In recent years, however, the city administration began taking a different approach. Police intervention was reduced, and arrest rates dropped dramatically. As pressure decreased, visibility on the streets increased. Social aid organizations began walking the sidewalks, offering support and delivering health services to these individuals. The human dimension of the issue was placed before the moral one. But critics are not few. Neighborhood residents complain, families are concerned. Seattle has not found a clear answer on this matter, but it does not shy away from asking the question. Because Seattle loves contradictions. Some of the world's wealthiest people came from here. Amazon, founded by Jeff Bezos, has its headquarters right in this city. Bill Gates is also a Seattle child. These two names have accumulated the largest fortunes in human history. And right now, in the shadow of this enormous wealth, Seattle's streets are filled with homeless people. This irony is not a coincidence. It is a structural reality. As Amazon moved into the city, housing prices skyrocketed. In a decade, average rent nearly doubled. Low-income residents were pushed out of the city, and even the middle class found it hard to own a home. As the heart of the city grew, the soul of the city got stuck somewhere along the way. Today, Seattle consistently ranks among the cities in the United States most severely struggling with a homelessness crisis. This crisis is clearly visible on the streets. Tent camps are set up under bridges, in parks, on sidewalks. The city administration periodically clears these camps. People move elsewhere, and a few weeks later, a new camp appears. The cycle continues. 100 meters from billion-dollar tech offices, a man sleeps on cardboard. This is Seattle's most painful reality today. So, is the city just standing by and watching? No, quite the opposite. Seattle has been trying to take unconventional steps on this issue as well. The city attempted to decriminalize drug use. Debates grew. The law was repealed, then revised again. Safe injection centers for addicts in certain areas are still on the agenda. Critics say the city has given up. Supporters say the city is being realistic. Who is right? Seattle doesn't know yet. But Seattle is very good at what it knows. Music, for example. The sounds that came out of this city changed the world. Jimi Hendrix was born here. Nirvana took shape here. Pearl Jam reinvented music here. The grunge movement that rose from Seattle in the 90s was not just a music genre. It was the voice of a generation's anger and disillusionment. That voice spread to the world from Seattle's rainy nightclubs. Today, some of those clubs are still standing, and a new generation of musicians is playing on the same stages. The past and the present are intertwined in this city. And this intertwining reflects in the city's politics as well. Seattle is one of the most left-leaning major cities in the United States. In 2020, a step that shocked the world was taken. Activists declared a part of the city an autonomous zone. Known as CHOP or CHAZ, this area became a no-go zone for police for weeks. The world watched in astonishment. Eventually, the city administration took back control of the area, but those images are now part of history. In Seattle, everything feels possible, and that is exactly why people keep coming to this city. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people migrate to Seattle. Those who want to become engineers at Amazon, those who want to become musicians, those who simply want to build a different life. Everyone arrives with hope. And some leave with disappointment because Seattle promises you everything but guarantees you nothing. And the people who come here don't just find a city, they find a mirror. Amazon didn't just build offices here, it built an entire ecosystem. Cashierless stores, delivery drones, smart logistics. Many of the things that feel futuristic today were first tested on Seattle's streets. The city became a living laboratory. But technology here is not just Amazon. Microsoft quietly shaped how the entire world works for decades. Boeing changed the skies. Starbucks changed the world's coffee habits. This city did not just participate in the modern world, it helped build it. But all this growth came at a price. As high-earning tech workers flooded into the city, rents skyrocketed, neighborhoods changed, and longtime residents found themselves unable to recognize their own streets. There is even a term locals use for this feeling. They call it the Seattle Freeze. It describes the difficulty of forming real connections in a city that is constantly changing, constantly filling with strangers. The more Seattle built for the world, the harder it became to live in Seattle itself. And that is perhaps its greatest contradiction. When the sun comes out over Puget Sound one day and the snow-capped peak of Mount Rainier appears in the sky, the city looks breathtakingly beautiful. In that moment, everything feels meaningful. The rain, the contradictions, the homeless, the billionaires, the musicians, the activists. All together, all part of this landscape. Seattle is neither a paradise nor a hell, and that is exactly why it feels so real, exactly why it is so interesting, and exactly why the world will keep talking about this city. Goodbye.